Hello. Hopefully that sounded okay. Uh, I am a mess. Okay, I hear myself. Um, I have a lot of stuff, or I always forget to do this. Ayo, it's the BORGARFOX. Uh, how many times is it gonna how long is it gonna take before I finish? Or, holy, I can't speak! Why does OBS have a little red dot on it now? But yeah, how long is it gonna take for me to not forget to do that when I start streaming? Too long. I should have had it by now. I should write a memo, but I don't want. But today I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm listening to myself speak through voice meter, so hopefully, or I'm listening to myself on everything. So yeah, I'm not echoing. Hopefully not. So hopefully that will help me monitor my voice so that I don't talk boringly. Yeah. But I don't want to sound breathy either, because that's weird. Breathy like this. Ooh, I have my coffee again. I drank coffee twice last week. I usually only drink it, or recently I've only been drinking it once. But when I started drinking tea like a couple months ago, I was drinking it twice. I made the BGM a little louder. Instead of like negative 35 decibels, it's like negative 25 decibels now. So hopefully it's not just barely. You can barely hear it, but no, you should be able to hear it. Let me hear it. Yeah, it's a good volume. Maybe even a little too loud, but that's fine. I still have to make a new thumbnail for this. Probably gonna do that this week, actually. There's so much I want to do. I don't know how I want to go about it yet. I'm just waiting for next week so I can quit my job. Oh, I have so much stuff to talk about. I have like 4 note cards worth of stuff to talk about, and in my own memo I have a bunch of stuff in there to talk about too. Ooh, where do I want to start? I guess I'll start with okay, yeah. So yesterday was my last week, or my last day for this week, and my trainer, I said this before, I said this last probably last tea time, but my trainer, this is his last week on this shift, and then he's moving to night shift in the warehouse. So this is my last week that I get to see him, and I shook his hand and I was like, hey, maybe I'll see you if I ever go to your nephew's house to party. I went to his, oh, I said this before, they're my underclassmen, and I went to the house before for like a birthday party or something, and I drank there, and things got a little messy, but it was fine. But I was like, hey, if I ever go over, maybe I'll see you. And then he said after that, hey, I'll remember you when I'm a millionaire. That made me laugh. Because a lot of the guys there are in the stock market or something. I heard the other day, or I overheard one of the guys said that he made the other day like $1,000. I was like, damn. On what? I didn't hear exactly what he said, but I just heard the $1,000, which is nice. Yeah, this is just so I can practice talking. I did ask Ashley if she wanted to play Left 4 Dead on stream, but she said when. I'm like, what do you mean when? I'm basically free all the time. Besides next week, those 2 days I had to work, I'm free all the time. And she said she gets really bad motion sickness. And she said she might get motion sickness if we play it, but I was like, didn't we play a good amount like 3 years ago? I don't think she got motion sickness that time. And when we played Valorant like a couple months too, like 1 or 2 games, and she did fine. But yeah, I ate a little breakfast, or actually I ate a whole breakfast, but I'm still hungry. I had a frozen burrito and banana and my tea. But after this, I'll probably go eat again. Honestly, listening to myself does not make me talk any better. Talk any better. Maybe I'll just enunciate better. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, I do not feel amazing. I'm tired. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about first. So I said this before, but last week, when my dad woke me up to go pick up my car from the shop on Monday at like 9 a.m. and Mondays and Tuesdays I work, so he woke me up on a work day to go pick up the car. And ever since that day, I have not gotten any good sleep at all. A whole more than a week later, and I'm still getting shitty sleep. That feels bad, man. Feels bad. Not pog moments right there. It ruined my sleep schedule, it ruined my bladder for some reason, because I'm not drinking water or anything any later than I was before, but now I'm waking up throughout the night to pee, and it sucks. And I pee a lot before I go to bed. I go to the bathroom and pee like 2 or 3 times before I actually fall asleep, just to make sure I don't sleep, or just to make sure I do sleep. And I always done that, but now it doesn't matter because I'm gonna wake up anyway and pee anyway. Actually, last night, or this morning, was the first time where I was actually able to sleep straight, which is nice. Hopefully, I'm able to fix it now. Or hopefully it's fixed now. I hate sleeping. I never like sleeping. I don't even take naps. Like, pre-college, when I went to college, I took like less than 5 naps in my life, not including like pre-toddler, because obviously I would take naps then. But but yeah, anything past that, I definitely took like less than 5 naps in my life. That's how much I hate sleeping. I do not take naps, and I only sleep the 8 or 9 hours that I need. But yeah, I'm just messed up. I don't get any good sleep, and I just didn't feel that good morning. I think something bit me on the neck or something. I got like a mosquito bite or something on my neck, and that's not good. Probably have to wash my sheets again. I watch that like once a month or once every other month. But what else did I want to talk about? Well, yesterday they partnered me up with someone that wasn't good at work, or it was okay yesterday at least, because Tuesdays are usually easy now. So it wasn't too bad. But the first time I ever got this dude as my partner was like really early on when I started this job, and it was not good at all. That was probably top 2 hardest work days working there. Maybe even just the worst or the hardest day ever that I worked there. Because I did all the work pretty much by myself. Like, the workload is like basically for 3 people if it's going fast. And I was doing it all by myself. And it was going fast. and he let me do it all by myself basically for the whole 8 hours. It was like no time for break or no time to rest, and I was doing it all by myself. And when it was my turn to go break, my trainer who was on the forklift, so he was the material handler for that day because the normal one wasn't there. Which is why he wasn't my partner. My trainer wasn't my partner that day. So my trainer knows how much work I'm doing because he sees me, and he's the one who bringing out the product for me to work on. Because all I do is open up the product that he brings out. And that's my main job. And so he knows exactly how much work I'm doing, and he knows that the other dude's not helping me. So when it was my turn to go break, he was like, "Hey, just go break now. I'll bring out more product after you leave." Because he was just trying to make sure that he's trying to get the other guy to do the work while I'm on break. So that was pretty much the only time that day where he actually did work. And that was shitty, man. But thankfully yesterday wasn't too bad. Yeah, when I first got this job, it was so sucky, but I only kept doing it because it was 2 days. But one, it was 2 days, and two, I needed the money for the PC. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's another thing. Speaking about the PC, I have all my boxes for my PC parts, like just sitting in my room or in my closet, and it's so messy. It's just box. It's just stacked. It's not even stacked. It's just on top of each other, just covering half my closet. I need to go like cut them up and fold them. Let me drink some tea. But yeah, I am not that good at talking to myself. I can ramble, but I need to get my thoughts more figured out. But my neurons, my brain cells don't activate. I gotta like. That's another thing. This reminds me. I want to do a drinking stream soon. I was thinking about doing another Phasmo. If I die, I drink again this weekend. But then I also want to drink next week after I quit my job. So I don't know, maybe if Ashley doesn't play Left 4 Dead with me, then maybe I'll do that this weekend. But other than that, I'll probably I might just drink next week only. Oh yeah, and speaking of drinking, so like in 2019, in like the spring and like early summer, I was going over to my parents' house to drink like every weekend. Sometimes even like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we drink. Which is funny actually. Those are fun times. But I remember like whenever I go to drink. Oh yeah, I wanted to, first off, the reason why I only was doing it like half a can whenever I die, and not like the whole thing or like slam, because I would do it if I could. Like I don't mind getting missed though on stream. It's for the content. But the reason I don't do it is because I can't. Slamming is hard, okay? I don't know why I can't slam beer. Like I can slam a water bottle, but maybe even slam soda. That might. Holy shit, my voice is dying. What's happening to me? But yeah, maybe I should talk directly into the mic. But I can't slam. That's basically what I'm saying. So sometimes when I go over to drink with friends, because I'm a social drinker, I basically never. I'm only drinking barrel home for the content, okay? I don't drink by myself. So I'm a social drinker. And when I go over to hang out, it's not a party, it's a hangout. It's only like 10 of us or less. So sometimes the way Hmong people drink, or it's not sometimes, but the way Hmong people drink, it's just like you pass it out to everyone or whoever wants to drink, or depending on where you're at, everyone. You don't get to say no. But You open up a can for everyone, you pass it to everyone, and then you tell everyone how to drink it, and that includes you. So like, if you want to slam, everyone has to slam with you, or tulip, which means you drink half, and then whenever the person who passed it out says you drink the second half, that's when you drink the second half, or three lips, or so on. And then it usually doesn't go past tulip though, unless they're actually trying to go easy for that day. But usually tulips or slams. So sometimes when they want to slam, they pop it open for everyone, pass it around. I just realized I don't have my chat open. That's weird. But my chat on OBS is not showing the YouTube chat, but it's fine. I have YouTube open anyway. And it's going through anyway, so I don't have to worry about not streaming. But they pass it around, and then they pass it to me. I take it because I don't know what it is. They don't tell you what it is. They don't tell you if it's a slam or a tulip or whatever yet. So I just take it. What the heck? My bitrate. Wait, no, my stream's loading. That's weird. YouTube, please. My bitrate is still fine. So they pass it to me, and then they pass it to everyone, and then they're like, okay, slam, last one to finish takes another one. I'm like, are you kidding me? Bro, you know I consistently cannot slam, and you opened this can and passed it to me, and included me in the circle of slamming, knowing full well that I can't slam, and you know I'm gonna be last no matter what. Bro, like, how you gonna do me like that? This dude, like, every single time. You know it takes me like 30 seconds to like one lip it. Not even slam, one lip it, because I can't slam. And it gets me every time. Thankfully, it's not a party, and it's only a hangout, so they're like, okay, just don't take the second one, just finish that. Which, it happens every single time, so I still don't know why they pop open a can for me to slam when they know I'm not gonna slam it. Or I'll attempt to slam, but I'm not gonna be able to. Like, if it's just a slam with no punishment, I'll do it. Or I'll try to do it at least, but yeah, that's my rant on slamming. I don't mind taking the slam. Just don't put a punishment next to it, or don't put a punishment if I don't finish the slam. I do my best. Man, that is not the mood I wanted to go for. But I sigh to myself so much when I'm on stream because I just facepalm disappoint myself. This is not how I want my channel to be. I want to be entertaining, but I can't because I suck. I need to stop ending my sentence with yeah, or just brain noises that don't add anything to the entertainments. I'm just deaded, very deaded. But I'm always deaded. Have I shown that I'm not deaded? Maybe only when I was drinking. So you guys know I played Phasmo, right? That means I played Ghost Exorcism Incorporated. I don't know why they changed their name. What it was called was fine. It's weird now that it's called Ghost Exorcism Inc. It's weird. Why? The name you had was good. But oh well, I got it for free anyway. I don't think it's worth it. The game is janky. It's not Phasmo. Phasmo has been janky, but it still made sense. But Ghost Exorcism. I don't know. Maybe it'll just keep evolving until it gets really good. I don't know. But I got it for free because Andre and Johnny were playing it for a while, and then I just refused to buy it, so Andre just bought it for me eventually. And we didn't even play it that much anyway. And Johnny doesn't play it because he just keeps dying. Oh yeah. I think I mentioned why I'm the BORGARFOX, but I know there might be actually a lot of people that click on my streams or my videos thinking that it's a female behind the character, but it's not. It's me. Got him. You baited yourself. You played yourself. But yeah, I don't know if I said this specifically, but I didn't plan to have a female or use a female character. It kind of just happened on its own because, as I said, I just wanted to draw something cute, and I wanted to draw a female character, and I didn't have the animal ears at the beginning, and her head was looking kind of plain, so I just added the ears, and I was like, wait a minute, if I just call her a fox and draw a Borgar on her head, she becomes a BORGARFOX, and then that's my name that I use for games, so it's like, it fits anyway, I can be the BORGARFOX, and that's why everything I have is BORGARFOX. And that is why you get baited to my streams. Yeah. I'm only gonna do this as much as I have, as long as I have topics to talk about. This was actually not supposed to be a long one again, but I kept thinking about more stuff to talk about, so instead, I was like, psych, or I psyched myself, and this one's gonna be long again, probably. But whatever, more content. Poggers. Ooh, I can't even say it ironically or unironically. It's just not in my vocab. Pog. Poggers. I can't. My handwriting's so garbage too. I wrote on flashcard or note cards, and I don't even hold my pencil correctly. So my handwriting's garbo. Really garbo. Like, the only time I ever had good handwriting was like in 8th grade. Cause I was actually taking life seriously. I wasn't the loser I am now. I was just really good at life back then. I remembered we were doing like peer editing for like English or something, and I was peer editing like a girl's essay or something. I saw her handwriting. I was like, oh, this is pretty nice handwriting, and from there on I just copied her handwriting after seeing it once, and my handwriting was good after that. But yeah, imagine that, just looking at it and being able to copy it. I wish I was that good. Not anymore, sadly. It also took me longer to write, but that was fine. It's the cost. The cost of having good handwriting. Oh yeah. Well, like, last week, it's actually been a really long while since I played games for a whole day. I mentioned this last 2 times, but on Saturday I played Apex, Lost Ark, and Path of Exile, basically all day on Saturday. Like, for 12 hours, basically. 12 hours of games, almost straight up game time. That's been a really long time, because the guys usually don't want to play. They'll play the same game, and like, they don't want to, there's just no game to play, really. But like I said about a social drinker, I'm also a social gamer. Which kind of made sense. I kind of knew it anyway. I play games often, but I don't play it for that long if I'm solo. So like, if no one wants to play with me for a week, I might open Apex up like anywhere from like 2 to 4 times throughout that week, but only play like a game or two just to get like my dailies out of the way. And then like maybe open up League like once or twice and do like an ARAM or 2. So like a total of 1 or 2 ARAMs a week, and then like a total of like maybe 6 Apex games. So like I open it up kind of often, but I don't play it for very long. Which I just don't want to play a game. I just get bored really fast if I'm by myself. Even if I'm playing well or anything, it's just not fun. And games that are just really good that are solo, like Nier Automata, it took me like 4 weeks to finish it because I was purposely not trying to finish it because I just wanted to enjoy it. Like, ooh, if I finish this, I'm not gonna have anything else to do. No one's gonna play with me. That's kind of like any game that I actually enjoy. Like Code Vein, it took me a little while to finish that too, because I didn't want to finish it right away. Unlike Johnny, where I think he'll just binge and keep playing it, and you'll never see him for like months until he finishes everything he wants to do, and then he'll come back. But for me, I'll just stop what I'm doing and like go play with the guys if they're playing. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm pretty much talking like I always do. Oh, yeah. More breath, Borgar, more breath. More articulation, more thought, more brain cells. I spent a lot of time looking at how YouTube covers work, like how to cover without getting copyrighted, and like sync licenses and stuff like that. Not that I'm gonna do a cover anytime soon, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. Now that I can even sing a song anyway, I still don't have any songs to my name. I can't sing any song in full, and I don't even sound good singing either way, so that's something. But what I learned basically is well, there's like different things that say different things. So basically, if you want to do a cover, just find an instrumental for that song that isn't copyrighted or isn't licensed. That they did on their own, and they say you can use the instrumental, use that, and then put your own voice over it, and then just post it anyway. And then you shouldn't get a copyright or copyright claim, I guess. But that's pretty much all I learned. Or other people's like, oh, just buy the license, buy the sync license. I'm like, how do I do that? And they don't tell you, but they just say do it, otherwise you're gonna get strikes or claims and stuff like that. And they don't tell you how much it's gonna cost or anything. Or I couldn't find that information. But again, I don't want to spend money on a cover that I'm not gonna do with it anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do a Code Vein stream later. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I said I wanted to play Sekiro too, but I may not stream it. I might just record it and like do a compilation. Nah, like, montage, or I don't know what you want to call it. Just showing me fighting all the bosses and all the semi-boss? I don't know what they're called. Mini bosses. Yeah. Holy, I can't think. The mini bosses. So I'll just show myself fighting all the bosses and mini bosses, and like all the times I die to it, or how many times it takes me to clear it. And I think it's cloud saved, so I think I still have all my items and everything. But I'm still at the beginning, but because it's my second playthrough, or it's the start of my second playthrough. So maybe I'll just do it like that, because I don't want to go search for all the items and all the regen stuff and take my time. I just want to get it out of the way, because I do just want to play it, really. But I do want to turn the content, so instead of streaming, I'll just record the boss fights. So that's something to look forward to if you care. If you even made it this far. 30 minutes actually. Maybe you'll skip to 30 minutes. What else did I want to talk about? This though. Oh yeah. So you know how I said I did already said this today. The Apex, and I recorded all the Apex we played on Saturday. And after going through all of it, I just deleted it all because it was like not worth showing or not clip. It was like 1 or 2 points that were worth clipping, but I was like, that's too much work. I just delete the whole thing. Screw it. So there's nothing came out of that. I was just playing, which was fine. But yeah, the Phasmo gameplay that I got on Thursday. We're just so boring when we play Phasmo. We just don't talk or anything. Like, I know we have like over 200 hours in the game, but still, we're just too pro now. We just don't talk until like we find the ghost or anything. And that's it's not fun to stream it, honestly, unless like Johnny hypes up his streamer persona and he makes it fun. We don't. When we first started, we were doing like impressions and stuff like that, or like we're more talkative. We'd do like Goofy impression, or like Batman, like, where are they? Okay, that was bad, but you get the gist. But we just don't. We're just not like that anymore. We just go in and get the job done or die trying. Nightmare's hard, honestly. But that's what I wanted to talk about for Phasmo, or that's what I noticed about when we play Phasmo. We're just not talking as much anymore. Or I knew it. It's just now that I see it, it's really not peak content. What else did I want to talk about? My notes are so hard to read. Yeah, I read that one. Oh yeah, the anime The Way of the Household, I watched it on Netflix. It's so funny. I never watched. So the thing is, I never watched those really short animes that are like 3 minutes long, because I'm like, what's the point? I'm just gonna watch it all in one go and just be sad that it's over. But I watched it and it's really good. I recommend it. It actually makes me laugh. Like, my favorite part is when the main guy meets his rival, and then they just start doing like Instagram pictures of their desserts, and then they're just saying who gets the most likes, and it's a 1-0 like ratio, and that was the funniest part. Ooh, I don't sound good on voice meter. What else did I talk? I started watching Princess Principal the other day, and to my surprise, it's actually really good. I looked at the reviews and they're pretty high, but it's one of those like every episode's a new arc, I guess, or just a new story. But it was surprisingly really good. Well done. That's what I wanted to say about that. Wait, I already said that. I'm only going through the note cards, but I still have a memo to go through on my phone. That's gonna be like another 30 minutes or something. Ooh, my energy's dying. Let me drink my tea. Let me just smack my pop filter while I'm at it. Pro streamer. Time to sit up. Hopefully I sound better. I gotta stop slouching. I got this new chair just so that I stop slouching. And I even have like a separate pillow that I put behind myself. And I still slouch anyway because I suck. I said that already. Alright. Oh yeah. So on Saturday, or maybe it was Sunday, I asked my mom if she told, or I asked my mom if my dad knew that I was quitting my job, because as I said, I'm quitting my job next week, or my last day is next week. And my dad never talked to me or mentioned it, or like gave me a shit, or like lectured me about quitting my job. So I just assumed maybe he doesn't know. Maybe my mom just said, yeah, just quit your job if you want, but I'm not gonna tell him. But I asked her on Sunday, and she said, yeah, of course he knows. I'm like, wow, he actually like isn't talking to me about it. But that's all good. It just means we learn to just keep this negative thoughts to himself. But I want to quit because first it's hard on my body because it's heavy and it can be fast. And for the record, like the first 3 months that I was working there wasn't a week where I didn't go back home with a new bruise or without a new bruise. Like it's just very accident prone. Or you'll get a new bruise, or you hit yourself or something, or you trip or something. Because it's fast and you get exhausted and you're carrying heavy stuff, and it's cold, so you're carrying cold heavy stuff, and then you bump your knee into something, or I don't know, and then you get a new bruise. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely don't want to work there for too long, because I can already tell that it will affect my body in the long run. Yeah, you pinch your fingers between two hard cold stuff all the time too. And that's fun. Break my fingers. I don't need those anyway. Excellent. Okay, that's all I want to say on the note card. I did see that someone was watching my stream for like 10 minutes straight. I don't know why. Or like 8 minutes, I guess. Longer than they should have, honestly. I was just rambling. Let's spill a little tea on my blanket. I have a blanket on my lap, even though it's hot in my room. Yeah, I said almost a neat again. Next week I'm officially gonna be a neato again. I can shift this baby into maximum overdrive. Or basically just unlimited editing. Not that I have that much. I'm running out of, I keep saying this, but I'm running out of shit to edit because I don't record enough, because I only play games really when I'm playing with people. Oh yeah, yesterday I wasted 3. So at work, or like at a lot of workplaces, they have food at the break room where you can buy, and everything's overpriced. Everything's like basically double the price that you would be able to get it and overget it for. So like a small bag of chips, instead of it being like 49 cents, it's like $1. And like the only thing that's actually kind of close to its normal price is like the bottles of soda, but soda's cheap to make as far as like know. So that's fine. But everything else, like a Monster's like $3, which Monsters are usually expensive anyway, but and then like those cold pre-packed already made sandwiches are like over $30 as well. I think those are like $1 or $1.50, so double the price anyway. So I bought an egg salad sandwich. The kind of get ones you can get at the gas station, right? And it's $3 and like 9 cents or something, so expensive, and it was not worth. But I love the egg salad sandwiches, even though they're expensive. I remember at my first job, I used to always buy it, but I was richer back then. But I wasted $3 on that, and that's regret. I didn't have food because I had snacks. I had a bunch of snacks in my lunchbox, but those are just snacks. Not that an egg salad sandwich is really a meal either, but it was better than what I had. And yeah, you can make egg salad sandwiches pretty easy, but it's not the same as when you buy it, man. Like, I've made it before, like a couple months ago. It's pretty much just like white bread, scrambled eggs, and mayonnaise, I think. And I made it, and mine tasted pretty much similar. Mine was warm and not cold, because I didn't want to like refrigerate it and wait. But it's not the same. The experience is not the same, even though it's all the same ingredients. You gotta buy it, man. It's better when you buy it. I've pretty much talked about some of these stuff already. I said maybe do a Phasmo stream and die if I drink. Or... What did I just say? Drink if I die? Well, uh-oh. Okay, the other one kind of works anyway. Die if I drink. I will die if I drink. That's funny. But that first one I did was pain because I kept dying. Bruh. I should've, when I was mentioning that I was gonna, when I drink, I should've just read it off because I wrote it in a way that makes more sense. I mean, I could just read it how I wrote it, but... Okay, I'm just gonna do that. When I go to drink with the boys and they pop a can for everyone and we slam in, last one gets another one. And I'm like, bruh, you popped open a can for me and say, last one gets another, knowing full well that I drink at a pace of a half a can in 15 or 20 seconds. Like... Okay, I can't read all of them. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but not by a much. It usually takes me like 25 seconds to slam if I actually manage to slam. And I usually can't, but if the mood is right, and I feel a little freaky, if you know what I mean. You never know what could happen. I could probably finish it. But like, you really out here including me in the punishment slam when you know I consistently cannot slam like this guy. And another thing, another thing about drinking, I am just incapable of burping. I never burp. I just can't. So I also get air bubbles in my chest really easy when I drink beer. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but when I was in college, a guy I talked to said that he had the same problem and that's why he doesn't drink beer. So that he called it air bubbles, so that's what I call it now. But that's another thing. Your boy went to college, right? Lol. Ooh, I'm just reading exactly how I wrote it in my phone. I actually ran out of space in my memo. I had to like make a new one. But hold on. It is hard to read. I'm dumb. I went to college for a semester, dropped out. That's right. Your boy D BORGARFOX is a college dropout. And soon to be neat again. For like the third time. Don't be too jealous now. I only work part-time jobs, so be even more envious. Y'all wish you could reach this level of of loser. Or we're reaching levels that were thought to be impossible. Ooh, I'm weird. I'm weird when I type, holy. Another thing is I'm also lactose intolerant, and my mom just bought a bunch of dairy products. Like, damn, I didn't know we were rich all of a sudden. How come we buying like Danimals and stuff like that? What the heck? We never got that before. we always get like the off-brand yogurt if we get yogurt. But yeah, there's this strawberry milk in the fridge, and that's crazy. I haven't seen a strawberry milk in like actual years. Got some yogurt and ice cream sandwiches. Yeah, I'm gonna have lots of dates with my sexy toilet this week. Okay, actually, I'm only lactose intolerant sometimes, which is weird. Like, sometimes I'll be drinking milk like 5 times a week and then never get anything. And then sometimes I'll drink milk like 1 time and then it just wrecked me in the bathroom like a couple hours later. So yeah, I don't understand. But I do get gassy. I do have a bad stomach. I get gassy all the time, or I got bubble guts. I always gotta fart a shit ton after I eat anything. Like, when I did my orientation for the job that I have now, we were in the classroom style room, and it's like only the 10 of us in a room. So, not like I could just rip up a storm and like do it without anyone hearing. But and I don't want to go to the bathroom like every time, because that's not gonna cut it. I gotta free the demons for like an hour straight or something, because it just keeps coming, man. Like, I went to the bathroom like 4 times after we ate, and I still had to keep going more after that. Like, my face was probably red as heck because I was just holding back storm. But yeah, I already said that. I already said, but I'll just say it again. I'll only be doing these talking streams when I have stuff to talk about. Like, I said before that when I go on break at work, I just like try to write on the memo on my phone anything that I think about. And yeah, I work at a food company, so no phones on the floor. My older sister's company, actually, they let them be on their phones and listen to their old music while they work, and that's pretty crazy, man. They can even watch movies too if they want. That's pretty poggers, but I think the company only hires on recommendations, and I think my older sister said that siblings can't work on the same shift anyway. Or maybe she just said that because she doesn't want me to work with her. But like in August, she did offer me a position or a spot or like a recommendation. But I literally just applied to my job that I have now like a week before she asked me. So I was like, bro, you could have asked me. Not that I really wanted to go work there anyway, because I wanted to work part-time, and the job she was offering only has full-time. But I actually kind of said everything I wanted to say. This is gonna be my shortest one yet, even though I had the most to talk about. I never really finished my tea either. But yeah. That's another thing. Vocal fry. I hate vocal fry. I'm just gonna ramble on now. Screw it. Maybe I mentioned this before, but my voice has so much vocal fry because I talk dead like this. And I didn't know that until I started learning or trying to learn to sing at least. And then I found out what vocal fry is. And I realized I have a lot of that. So I gotta stop. I'm not talking with full chest voice or anything. I'm just talking with the deepest vocal fry voice. which means I'm not getting any base if I think I know what that means. I think I have some base. I believe I do, at least. If I try. Or if I talk with more chests. But yeah, I don't want, at the very least, I don't want a vocal fry in my voice. Does that red icon mean I'm streaming on OBS? I don't think that was there before. I did update it before I started the stream, and hopefully it didn't change much. What I'm gonna do today, I'm probably gonna edit 2 videos, because I'm always 2 or 3 videos ahead, or scheduled ahead. So I'll probably edit 2 videos, 2 short streams, or 2 short videos, and then maybe I'll brainstorm some ideas on what I want to draw. I still need to make a thumbnail for tea time. And I want to play some Path of Exile. I should play Lost Ark because it's big right now, but Path of Exile seems more fun at the moment. So I'll probably do that instead. And I gotta do my dailies in Apex. And I've been slacking on Japanese, so I should probably do that too. I didn't do much Japanese last week, but I should start now because I don't want to put everything off until I quit my job. Cause that's shitty. That's a dumb mentality. That's lazy mentality. But I am a loser, so I could do it. But oh yeah, so like when I was learning Japanese, when I started learning Japanese in like August, I was just making note cards of everything I had, like all the words that I kind of knew or thought I should know. And so I had like over 900 note cards just sitting on my desk, and I didn't have space for that. So I have 2 desks in my room, and one's more just a flat top, and the other one is like a small flat top, and then another one that's like elevated a little. And I had that one first, but then I switched it to this flat top one, just so that I could have more space for my note cards on my desk. But it was also so that I can prepare for having space for my PC on my desk too. So the flat top one is better because it's bigger. And I had to move all my flashcards, my note cards to my other desk anyway, so because there's no space on this desk with the PC on it, because the PC takes too much space. But yeah, 900 note cards, and I'm still going through them. I think I'm like 200 or 300, maybe even more than that. But yeah, that's what I did for Japan. Maybe I mentioned what I was trying to do when I learned. Like, I got the textbooks. Yeah, I think I did talk about that already. But I was going through Genki and I didn't like it, so I got Japanese from zero, and I recommend that one better or more. But what about not much really, other than drink stream on Wednesday probably. Maybe I'll slam or shotgun just to go a little crazy, cause you know the neat life didn't choose, or I didn't choose the neat life. The neat life chose me. That's probably what I'm gonna name my title, my tea time, my alcohol time next week. I'm still gonna call it tea time, but with alcohol. Not in the morning. I'm gonna do it later. Oh, okay. 54 minutes. I think that's good enough. Well, I did see one concurrent viewer that wasn't me, so that was nice. They actually stuck around for like 8 minutes, so that was nice. I don't know what they're doing. They could hear my voice. They see that I am not an actual BORGARFOX, but just a loser dude. And they still stuck around for a little bit. Maybe they just had an 8-minute ad, and they're just watching the entirety of the ad. That'd be funny. But yeah, that was fun. Probably won't stream today again. Maybe I'll do Code Vein tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe I'll play Near. Or I'll play after I finish Code Vein. I'll play Sekiro, record all the boss fights, upload that, and then maybe I'll play Nier. I do have Replicant, the new PC one, and then I also have a Tauda, which I could play again. So I said this before, but I'll say it again. I played Nier on PS3, and I beat Automata twice, so it's not like I don't know, but I never played Replicant on PC yet. I just bought it and I never played it yet. So I could play it. But that's that. That's all I want to talk about. That's what I'm thinking about. Go look at my highlights and stuff like that. There's probably something that looks funny or stupid that you probably won't laugh at it, but it's there. Okay, I'm just rambling. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe later today. Bye.